Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. The only real mistake is the one from which we learn nothing. We don't grow when things are easy, we grow when we face challenges. Change is the end result of all true learning. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up. Life is a journey that must be traveled no matter how bad the roads and accommodations. You cannot change the past, but you can ruin the present by worrying about the future. Life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we react to it. To improve is to change, to be perfect is to change often. The most wasted of days is one without laughter. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. You must be the change you wish to see in the world. Life is not measured by the number of breaths we take, but by the moments that take our breath away. Your life does not get better by chance, it gets better by change. It is never too late to be what you might have been. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow is our doubts of today. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. Success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts. Don't watch the clock, do what it does. Keep going. Everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear. The best way to predict your future is to create it. Believe you can and you're halfway there. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. When you cease to dream, you cease to live. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. The only thing standing between you and your goal is the story you keep telling yourself as to why you can't achieve it. Opportunities don't happen, you create them. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. If you want something you've never had, you must be willing to do something you've never done. Challenges are what make life interesting, overcoming them is what makes life meaningful. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. If you are not willing to risk the usual, you will have to settle for the ordinary. Every accomplishment starts with the decision to try. Act as if what you do makes a difference. It does. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Don't be pushed around by the fears in your mind. Be led by the dreams in your heart. Success usually comes to those who are too busy to be looking for it. The purpose of life is not to be happy. It is to be useful, to be honorable, to be compassionate, to have it make some difference that you have lived and lived well. Happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. Do not wait to strike till the iron is hot. but make it hot by striking. You can't cross the sea merely by standing and staring at the water. Do what you can with what you have where you are. The harder the conflict, the greater the triumph. Success is going from failure to failure without losing your enthusiasm.